Hello, my name's Julian Edgar, and I'm the author of the book you see in front of you, Setting Up a Home Car Workshop. What I want to do in today's video is cover a really simple electrical tool that you can build yourself so you can measure how much current your workshop tools are actually drawing. Why would you want to do that? Well, we've all had a welder which came with a 15 amp plug, and we've all ground down the earth electrode so we could connect it to a 10 amp system. Otherwise, it might be a bit hard to run in the shed. But how much current is it actually drawing? Wouldn't it be good to really see that? Now, you can use a multimeter, but then it becomes a bit difficult because you've got to insert the multimeter in series. You've got to cut the cable. In the real world, it becomes a bit messy and a bit dangerous. But here's a really neat, simple way of doing it. And not only will it give you the current, it will also give you the voltage. So you can see how much voltage drop is occurring in your mains wiring under load. So here's the main component. It's an eBay item, also available from Banggood. On the left, we have a current transformer, or current sensor if you like. The active of the mains passes through that particular donut. And on the right, we have a digital display that shows voltage and current, and the two just plug together, as simple as that. Now, here's an example of how I built it into a box. So on the left, we have the mains cable coming in. Notice how it's clamped. And on the right, we have a mains cable going out. Again, it's clamped so that even if those are pulled, nothing could come loose in the box. Now, those cables is just an extension cord, which I've cut in half. It gives you a male plug, gives you a female plug, makes it really easy to connect it in circuit to the power tool that you are measuring. At the back is the current transformer. That's held in place when the lid is screwed back on. And as I said, just the active passes through that transformer, that current sensor. The device runs off mains voltage, so you also need the two connections to the actual display so that it's powered up. Here's what it looks like with the lid back on, and here you can see the male and the female plugs, allowing it to be easily inserted in the power feed to a welder or to a grinder or whatever it is that you want to measure. Dead easy to make. Just make sure that you insulate all those terminals and connections inside the box, and make sure, of course, as I say, that the things are anchored so they can't get pulled out. Also use a sturdy enough box so that if it gets dropped or something like that, suddenly you don't have all mains wiring exposed. Here it is in operation. You can see this particular tool is drawing 10 amps, 10.1 amps, and it shows 230 volts. But what might interest you is before I switched on the tool, it was actually showing 240 volts. So I've got a 10 volt drop in the supply wiring that's running this particular tool. You don't want much more of a voltage drop than that, do you? And if you start perhaps at only 220 volts or something of that sort, then if you drop another 10 volts, then it's going to become rather borderline to run some power tools. So nice, easy project to build, not covered in my book, but certainly obviously relevant to setting up a home car workshop or any sort of home workshop. My name's Julian Edgar. Thank you.